guys. This is Yahuda Lee coming back again. I wanted to do a quick reading from the book of Sirach, or also known as Ecclesiasticus, chapter 24, and it talks about wisdom. I know that this topic has been discussed a lot, but I thought it was kind of cool because it gives wisdom some characteristics that are very similar to ours in terms of responses or moving about, creating, doing, being. Anyway, like I said, I thought it was kind of cool. And for those that are or haven't been exposed to this book, I thought it might be good to hear or share. And if you know it before, well, it could be a reminder, or just sit back, relax, and enjoy it. Anyway, so like I said, I'll just focus on this entire chapter, and let's get into it. So chapter 24, so it says, "Wisdom shall praise herself and be honored in the Most High, and rejoice in the midst of his people. In the congregations of the highest shall she open her mouth and triumph in the beholdings of his power. In the midst of her people she shall be exalted, and wondered at in the holy fullness. In the multitude of the chosen she shall be commended, and among such as be blessed she shall be praised, and shall say, I am come out of the mouth of the highest, firstborn before all creatures. I caused the light that faileth not to arise in the heaven, and covered all the earth as a cloud. My dwelling is above in the height, and my seat is in a pillar of the cloud. I myself alone have gone round about the compass of heaven, and pierced the ground of the deep. I have walked in the floods of the sea, and have stood in all the lands. My dominion is in every people, in every nation. And with my power have I trodden down the hearts of all, both high and low. In all these things also I sought rest, and a dwelling in some inheritance. So the Creator of all things gave me a commandment, and he that made me appointed me a tabernacle, and said unto me, Let thy dwelling be in Jacob, and thine inheritance in Israel, and root out thyself among my chosen. I have created from the beginning, and before the world, and shalt not leave of unto the world to come. In the holy habitation I have served before him, and so was I established in Zion. In the holy city rested I in like manner, and in Jerusalem was my power. I took root in an honorable people, even in the portion of the Most High, and in his heritage, and kept me in the fullness of the saints. I am set up on high like a cedar upon Libanus, and as a cypress tree upon the mount of Hermon. I am exalted like a palm tree in Cades, and as a rose plant in Jericho, as a fair olive tree in the field, and am exalted like a plantain tree by the waterside. I am given a smell in the streets as a cinnamon and balm, that have so good a savor, yea, as sweet odor as I given as it were myrrh of the best. I have made my dwellings to smell as if it were of rosin and galgamon, of cloves and incense, and as liveness when it is not hewn down. And my odor is as the pure balm. As the cherubim have I stretched out my branches, and my branches are the branches of honor and loving favor. As the vine have I brought forth fruit as sweet savor, and my flowers are the fruit of honor and riches. I am the mother of beauty, of love, of fear, of knowledge. and of holy hope. In me is all grace of life and truth. In me is all hope of the life and virtue. O come unto me, all ye that be desirous of me, and fill yourselves with my fruits. For my spirit is sweeter than honey, and so is my inheritance more than the honeycomb. The remembrance of me endureth for evermore. They that eat me shall have the more hunger, and they that drink me shall thirsteth more. Whoso hearketh unto me shall not come to confusion, and they that work in me shall not offend. They that make me be known shall have everlasting life. All these things are the book of life, the covenant of the Most High, and the knowledge of the truth. Moses commanded the law and the precepts of righteousness for an heritage unto the house of Jacob, and committed the promise unto Israel. Out of David, his servant, he ordained to raise up a most mighty king, sitting in the seat of honor forevermore. This filleth with wisdom, like as the flood of Pison, and as the flood of Tigris, when the new fruits are growing. This bringeth a plenteous understanding like the Euphrates, and filleth it up as Jordan in the time of harvest. This maketh mortar and break forth as the light, and the water given in the harvest. The first hath not known her perfectly. No more shall the last seek out the ground of her, for her thought is fuller than the sea, and her counsel is profounder than the great deep. I, wisdom, have cast out floods. I am as great waterbrook out of the river. I am as a river dozer, and as a water conduit I am come out of the garden of pleasure. I said, I will water the garden of my young plants, and fill the fruits of my birth. So my water brook became exceedingly great, and my river approached unto the sea. For I make doctrine to be unto all men as light, the fair morning, and I shall make it too be ever the clearer. I will pierce through all the lower parts of the earth. I will look upon all such as be sleep, and lighten all them that put their trust in the Most High. I shall yet pour out doctrine like as prophecy, and leave it unto such as seek after wisdom. And their generations shall I never fail, unto the holy everlasting word. Behold, how that I have not labored for myself only, but for all them that seek after truth. Like I said, I read that, read it several times, but just wanted to marvel on some of the characteristics of wisdom and how she's always been here, even before we've been created. And she just came out of the mouth when the Most High spoke, and she came into existence. Anyway, like I said, I just wanted to read that, and I hope it brings a word of encouragement to some of us that are on this journey. And I'll see you shortly.